This new DVD release that the Watchtower Society has out, Jehovah's Witnesses, Faith in Action Out of Darkness, has a lot of information, valuable information, that is certainly left out. And there is a reason why it's left out. Okay? I'm going to play just a small snippet here of this DVD release. Now you can watch this on YouTube. Just type in Jehovah's Witnesses Faith in Action and it's going to be in 7 parts. Now this is part 6. I thought part 6 and 7 were probably the most informative parts of this DVD release that left out a lot of valuable information.
Some would sever all association with the Bible students and attempt to draw others after them. What would happen to the Bible students? Would they disperse as if followers of Russell?
This is not a work of man. This is a work of Jehovah God.
Now, this is a very interesting statement that he's making here. At that time, there was a lot of false prophecies, false dates, saying that Jesus returned in 1874, being heavily involved in pyramidology, many more things. Studies in the scriptures alone had so many fallacies in it, it's just ridiculous. Saying that that Armageddon would come in 1914. Now, why would Jehovah be behind something like this? You just have to wonder.
It's evident that Jehovah had already chosen this organization. And because of the faithfulness and the sincerity of the men who were behind it, it's obvious that Jehovah had already chosen this organization to get his work done. There were enough honest-hearted men, hungering for the truth, desirous of doing the will of God, to prevent the organization from collapsing.
Rather than giving in to disappointment over what did not happen in 1914, the Bible students kept their minds open to the significance of what had taken place. The World War and its aftermath had become the world-shaking events proclaimed by Russell almost 40 years earlier.
That's a total fallacy there. It's a total lie.
The Bible students were coming to the realization that Christ's presence began in 1914 and that the world's last days were underway.
That's a total fallacy and a lie, too, upon the Watchtower to make this statement in this DVD. At this time, they believed that Jesus' invisible presence was 1874. So this is a total fallacy and lie.
2 months after Russell's death, Joseph Rutherford was appointed to oversee the work.
This is another thing that I caught in the DVD as well. Notice that they didn't show the gravesite pyramid, Charles Russell's gravesite, with the Masonic symbol on it. I saw that right away. I was like, how come they didn't show the pyramid? But I thought that was interesting as well. Also, you'll notice that when it talks about, I think it's in part 7 of this on YouTube, when it brings out that the most exciting talk that Judge Rutherford gave was advertise the kingdom. This is a total fallacy too, because at the time the most exciting talk was millions now living will never die. Now, you gotta wonder why they didn't include that in this DVD as well. I'm curious to know what the second DVD is going to be like. I can almost predict that they won't mention 1925, that they won't mention Beth Sarim. If they do, it'll be a real shock. So I just thought I'd show these things to you guys regarding this DVD release. It's a lot of stuff that's left out.